Hi, everybody. I am Lynn with Smart Hunter Supply, and I want to introduce my partner, Steph.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stephanie. I am Lynn's daughter and partner in the Smart Hunter Supplies.
And so, Steph, would you like to just kind of give us a short blurb of what we have at Smart Hunter Supply?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we feature some food storage items. We have the Ozark Saddle Bacon, which is a fantastic product. It comes packaged in NASA sealed packaging. It's fully cooked, stays fully hydrated. And we also feature the Simply Clean line of freeze-dried foods. Um, and all of the above have their non-GMO, um, organic, all of those things that everybody likes. Is that correct,
Right.
Lynn?
It is, and they're chemical free, hormone free. And the reason we named this Smart Hunter Supply is this would be something that would be very easy to take on a hunting trip, a camping trip. But there's another issue with these things, and it's long-term food storage. Now, if you haven't been considering that, I like what Chance has to say about the Simply Clean foods. And the naming of that is because in each bag of 25-year shelf life, freeze-dried quality food that he sources in from all over the world, you're going to get only what that bag says. It's going to be blueberries, it's going to be diced chicken, it's going to be broccoli. Whatever that package says, that is all that is in it. And when you want to use some of it, we have the instructions on the time it takes to rehydrate it and how much water to use. And then you may be cooking with it or whatever. But, here's a point. Did you ever buy something and you used a little bit of it and it went into the vegetable drawer and then you kind of forgot about the rest of it was there until one day you pulled out the gushy bag of the rest of it? And
Right.
yeah. Well, Chance's point is you're never going to waste food like that again. You're going to take out of the bag what you need and then put it back in the bag. And the really nice thing about the Ozark Saddle Bacon, that it has a 10-year shelf life. It does not have to be refrigerated,
Right.
and it is fully cooked. So if you were in a situation where for some reason you weren't going to be cooking that night, you can still utilize that as part of your dinner and you're not sitting there eating raw meat. So,
Right. And I use the saddle bacon all the time. And we just open a package and then, put it on salads or make it with eggs or have it for a snack. And it lasts for, I've had a bag open for 21 days before and it's fine. Um, and with the Simply Clean foods, the fruits, the vegetables, the turkey or chicken, a lot of times I will just open a bag and just like you said, take what I need and have it for a snack. Sometimes I don't even rehydrate it because it's good.
it's chewy like nuts or
Hmm.
chips or something. Yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
So on a long-term plan, you would want to rehydrate it if you were in a situation that you were eating it all the time,
Correct.
because as we eat things that are dry, our body will take moisture
Hmm.
um, to accommodate that. Now, the other thing that we have on Smart Hunter Supply is we have some plasma energy solution products, and that is our sister website. And you'll want to go there and read about it. We have some different formula combinations that will add well-being and energy for those of you who might be seeking that. And the issue with plasma energy solution products is they were developed in the event that there was a disruption in the long-term supply delivery system. And we're starting to see some of that. And I'll tell you where I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it with ordering things for shipping and packaging. And what I used to get in 2 or 3 days, sometimes it's taking a week, sometimes it's taking, well, we'll have your order shipped to you within the next 6 weeks.
Mhm.
That's what I call a disruption in the supply chain.
Right. Well, and the other issue is, where are those goods coming from? And since these are domestic products, they are easier to get because we are getting so much of our supply from other places. So the other thing that you're doing when you support Smart Hunter Supply is you're supporting USA made products, which is what needs to happen.
Yes, exactly. And Simply Clean Foods is a company that is run by veterans. And so I really like the fact that we're supporting people from within our country in supplying things to you. And in turn, when we supply things to you, you're supporting things from inside of our country. So I'd like to give you some food for thought. This was a Q&A that happened to come through my email this week, and it's very thought provoking. So I want to share this with you, and forgive me for reading, but I don't want to leave anything out because some very important points are made here. So this is a question to my friend Connie from an acquaintance of hers named John. John is saying to Connie, in all the newscasts I see, there's going to be another wave of CV in the fall. Once again, people are starting to stock up on water and food for 3 months. Even Mike, and this is somebody they know jointly, says the same thing. In fact, in one of his videos, they were saying there will be fistfights in the supermarkets due to the scarcity of food beginning in September. I remember back in March, they were saying the same thing, and everybody was hoarding the hand sanitizers and the bathroom tissue, water, etc. Yet there was eventually enough for everybody. Now, Connie, are they ramping up the hysteria again, and as companies can cash in once again, or should we take it seriously this time around? As a Hispanic, I can pretty much live off rice, beans, tortillas, and salsa for quite a while. Yet it was very difficult to find rice and beans last time. The price of beans doubled, and even though it's plentiful in the stores, the price never came back down. Again, is there a warning that's being overblown again? Now, this is Connie answering John. No, John, the promptings to buy food now are not overblown at all, due to, and here's a whole list. Number one, the banks are not lending to trucking companies. Many trucking companies are announcing that if a city has no full police force, there won't be delivery there as it is too dangerous. Summer drought, hailstorms, high winds, tornadoes, floods, and pests are ruining many of this season's crops. The breakdown in the just-in-time delivery system due to numbers 1 and 2 that I just stated. And again, that's the whole trucking industry is undergoing a lot of stress. Thefts of food trucks by city gangs. I've seen recent videos of this happening. Hyperinflation of goods. Many people are on tight budgets due to job loss and can't buy much with their food budget. And John had just mentioned how the price of beans went up and never came back down. Lack of availability of goods. That is, a friend of mine ordered 2 boxes of dried food for emergencies. The shipment was supposed to come in 3 days. She got a notice that it would arrive in 8 weeks if they could get food from their sources from other countries. Orders routinely run 2 months behind now. And finally, there have already been fistfights in stores across the country over food. Burly men have knocked down short women and grandmothers and have stolen food from their carts. And that has certainly happened in some of the parking lots of where you might go and get a good supply of food and be on your way to the car, and you're accosted by someone who takes your groceries. And so here's something else that Connie added. The Mormon Church has told their folks that they should have a 2-year supply of food. And traditionally, from the Mormons that I've known, they've always advocated that they have a year supply of food storage on hand, but now they're saying a 2-year supply. Some of the Mormons didn't stock up out of procrastination, and now they are scrambling like everyone else. So if you could, to put money into food and water, if you have a garage or carport and could get a 50-gallon rain barrel filled with a garden hose, I'd do that as well. Get the type with a spigot on the side about 18 inches from the bottom so you can put a bucket under it. And a family of 2 with a pet would probably use about 1,500 gallons of water a month that was stored on the premises, that was used for flushing, laundry, bathing, shampooing, cooking, cleaning, etc. And the thing to consider there is if there's ever a crisis, you're going to have the workers who maintain the water quality and the water supply in your area still going to work. But if things happen to unravel more than that, they're going to go home and take care of their families. So do pay attention to these types of things. And now when we're talking about water, it's a good time to bring up our plasma energy station water, because in it we have supplied the energies of more than 450 foods, supplements, minerals, vitamins, herbs, essential oils, and we have done that for this type of a situation where you cannot get instant delivery. So Steph, would you like to add anything to what I've just shared with everyone?
Not really. I mean, I don't like to operate from a place of fear, but I do think it's important to be prepared. So that's what I would add. You know, just pay attention to what's going on. Be as prepared as you can be. And with the plasma energy water, that, like from the plasma energy station, that is a vital way to give your body what it needs in the event that nothing else were to be available. So that's what I would finish with.
Okay, and I would also say the plasma energy station water is something that I've been using for the last 5 years, and it's just, it makes a big difference for a lot of people. We get a lot of really nice testimonials from people, and I would definitely recommend that you take a look at both our websites, plasmaenergysolution.com, and that's solution that is singular, and smarthuntersupply.com. So thank you very much. If you've liked this video, I hope you'll share it with others and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you again. Thank you.
Have a great day, everyone.